Good morning everyone. How are you? I hope you all are doing well وإن شاء الله تكونوا بصحة وخير وسلامة. This is the class of Wednesday, the 14th of April 2021 for ninth grade. شباب وصبايا. بلشنا قبل هيك our final unit 5, which talks about saving our planet. وحكينا إنه هاي الوحدة كان فيها طابع عن ال environment وال eco-friendly regulations and procedures and all that stuff. وحكينا عن كلمات جديدة تعرفنا عليها في الدiscussion مثل pollution, recycling, preventing, environment إلى آخره. وحكينا awareness و and then we moved and took the Earth Day celebration paragraph يلي بتحكي عن مجموعة من الطلاب بيحكوا عن ال Earth Day event and how they can organize and take part in that event. حكينا إنه you can do anything like planting trees, banners, natural things, put pottery, woven baskets, etc. And then you can go like dressed as mountains وهيك. وحكينا عن موعد يوم الأرض اللي هو 22nd of April. It's like about 1 week from now maybe. So yeah. أما بالنسبة لليوم يا شباب والصبايا بدنا نبلش بالفقرة الجديدة يلي تحكي عن الwater والsoil pollution. هلا the meaning of pollution اللي هو تلوث، طبعا أعطيتكم إياها بالفقرات الماضية، هي كلمة مهمة جدا إنكم تعرفوها. تلوث. هلا water pollution تلوث الماء، soil pollution تلوث التربة. تمام. هلا بتعرفوا في بداية كل فقرة أنا بقرأ لكم الباسج كامل عشان تتعرفوا على المصطلحات الجديدة وكيف أنطقها، وإن شاء الله خلال اليوم وبكرة أو بكرة واللي بعده راح نبلش بشرح الفقرة كاملة. So please افتحوا معي صفحة 94 وتابعوا معي على الفقرة. بدي أبلش أقرأها من العنوان. تابعوا معي كيف بنطق الكلمات. Water pollution. Water pollution is the contamination of the water in lakes, rivers, oceans, and groundwater. Water is polluted when pollutants are released directly or indirectly into bodies of water without enough treatment to remove harmful compounds. Water pollution is a global problem which requires continuous evaluation and revision of water resource policy at all levels. It has been suggested that it is the leading cause of deaths and diseases, and that it accounts for the deaths of more than 14,000 people daily. An anticipated 700 million Indians have no access to a proper toilet, and 1,000 Indian children die of diarrhea every day. 90% of cities in China suffer from some degree of water pollution. إحنا صرنا هون يا شباب. تمام. In China suffer from water pollution. Okay? And nearly 500 million people lack access to safe drinking water. In addition to the acute problems of water pollution in developing countries. In addition to acute problems of water pollution in developing countries, developed countries continue to struggle with pollution problems as well. In the most recent National Report on Water Quality in the United States, 45% of stream miles, 47% of assessed lake acres, and 32% of examined bays were classified as polluted. هلا صرنا في هاي الفقرة. Water is typically referred to as polluted when it is spoiled by contaminants and does not support human usage, such as drinking water, and or undergoes a change in its ability to support its constituent communities, such as fish. Natural phenomena such as volcanoes, storms, and earthquakes also cause major changes in water quality. The specific contaminants leading to pollution in water include a wide range of chemicals and physical or sensory changes such as elevated temperature and change in color. While many of the chemicals and substances that are regulated may be naturally occurring, the concentration is often the key in deciding what is a natural component of water and what is a contaminant. High concentrations of naturally occurring substances can have negative impacts on water life. هلا نبلش بهاي الفقرة. Soil pollution. Soil pollution is caused by human-made chemicals or other changes in the natural soil environment. Wait. تمام. هلا صرنا في هون. Okay? This type of contamination arises from the failure caused by corrosion of underground storage tanks, application of pesticides, oil and fuel dumping, leaching of wastes from landfills, or direct release of industrial wastes to the soil. The most common chemicals involved are petroleum, hydrocarbons, lead, pesticides, and other heavy metals. The occurrence of this phenomenon is correlated with the degree of industrialization and intensities of chemical usage. The concern over contamination stems primarily from health risks as a result of direct contact with the contaminated soil and vapors from the contaminants. Mapping of contaminated soil sites and their cleanup are time-consuming and expensive tasks. It is in North America and Western Europe that the extent of contaminated land is most well known, with many of the countries in these areas having a legal framework to identify and deal with this environmental problem. This, however, may well be the tip of the iceberg, with developing countries very likely to be the next generation of new soil contamination cases. آخر فقرة. Contaminated or polluted soil directly affects human health through direct contact with soil through inhalation of soil contaminants which have vaporized. Potentially greater threats are posed by the infiltration of soil contamination into underground water aquifers used for human consumption, sometimes in areas apparently far removed from any apparent source of above-ground contamination. طيب هيك بنكون خلصنا قراءة الفقرة يا شباب وصبايا. مش مشكلة، خلاص بكرة راح ببلش لكم بالشرح، يعني that's it for today. هلا الفقرات صراحة أنا يعني شوية I took them يعني seriously لأنه شوية بزنخات صراحة، يعني خليني أكون صريح معكم شوي. فيهم كلمات زنخة وفيهم أفكار شوية دسمة، ولكن بدي أشرح لكم إياهم بطريقة سلسة وأفهمهم أنا وياكو. مش بالضرورة نحفظ كل إشي وناخد بالتفاصيل وهيك، لا، بدي بس تفهموا لي إيش معنى كلمة water pollution، إيش اللي بيخلي الووتر ملوث، وإيش اللي بيخلي الووتر ملوث لدرجة يبطل صالح للشرب أو يبطل صالح للاستعمال البشري. يعني ما هي العوامل وكيف ممكن أعبر عنها باللغة الإنجليزية. يعني بدي منكم تعرفوا الكلمات اللي بستخدمها للتعبير عن هذا الموضوع، زائد بدي منكم تعرفوا كيف أعبر عن الفكرة هاي في الإنجليزي. يعني بدي أقدر أعرف إنه أقول there are two kinds of pollution in this passage: water pollution and soil pollution. Now water pollution means that water is polluted by contaminants. طبعا contaminants اللي هو ملوثات كيميائية. Contamination مثل pollution تقريبا. هلا this means that it does not support the human usage. لا تدعم الاستخدام البشري بعد هيك. And sometimes it means that it does not support the constituent communities مثل الفش. برضو بتأثر على المخلوقات اللي عايشة جواتها إذا كانت واتر كبيرة مثل محيطات وبحار وهيك. تمام. As for the soil pollution, تلوث التربة متى بصير؟ لما تتسرب ليتشنج مثلا تبع الاويل والفيول، او الدمبينج على الربش. اخذنا شو معنى كلمة ربش؟ لما ازت الربش والليتر على السويل هذا بيعمل ليتشنج وانفلتريشن اللي هو ترشيح او تسرب مثلا. فهمتوا كيف؟ بس هذول يعني الافكار الرئيسية هي اللي ان شاء الله راح نتناولها في الباسج هذا. ما راح ازيد عليكم. So over the two coming days ان شاء الله راح ببلش لكم بهذا الباسج. That's it for today guys. Thank you.